Hey everybody, welcome to another, sorry, lighting's off again, because, that's always the problem. Welcome to another Toy of the Day here on CastorsCorner.com. Well, good news, bad news. Good news is we have a very brand new toy, literally just dropped off at my house because I have the best friends in the world. Thank you, Junior, very much. I really appreciate you, and I owe you one. But that means I don't have a gallery because I literally just opened this. So this is the freshest review I think I've ever done. So Junior was nice enough to drop off the brand new War for Cybertron Kingdom. I say Earthrise because we're also going to take a look at this guy. Earthrise Inferno. And as many of you know, or you've heard me say, Earthrise is what could be my swan song. I say could be because, of course, there's always options. My swan song for Transformers. I don't know what 2022 is going to bring, but I do know I'm not going to be as complete as I've been in the past. There are a few that aren't on the leaked list that I still would like to get in more of a modern-esque style, like Blaster. But getting another Prime, getting another Bumblebee, any of that stuff is definitely not in the cards for me or my wallet, basically. So I'm really enjoying this kind of farewell to Transformers for me in some ways, 100%. And so I'm one step closer with Inferno, and Junior called and said he had found one and offered it to me instead of keeping it for himself. And I really can't thank him enough for that selfless act of toy giving. And so let's take a look at him. So Inferno is indeed what would be a fire truck. And we're also going to take a look at the Earthrise Grapple here, which is, and the reason we're doing them both at the same time is because they're the same mold. Transformers before the modern days of parts reuse, and we all complain about it, Transformers did it way back when. Masters of the Universe did it way back when. And so they always found a second use for their trucks. And so Grapple, big hoist truck, not hoist, not to be confused with hoist, big truck here, construction truck, could also double as Inferno with some extra little flourishes here and there and a few deco changes that I'm looking at. And places that you can add different parts, but the molds themselves are the same. So so Grapple here doesn't have the extra hoses that you see here, but you can see they are the exact same thing with a few different add-ons. This piece being the one because it's an extending ladder, which is actually pretty tight, which is nice, right? So let's take a look at them. So the transformation's pretty easy, actually. I did this one without instructions, which was nice. I think I just looked at the instructions where the extra pieces went because the box really didn't show that off. So you can take off those pieces off the sides here and the cannon. And you flip that up. So you take off the arms, you flip those up. Get him positioned correctly. There's one leg. Those legs are done. The arms flip out like that. We're going to leave one hand as a peg or as a peg hole, and the other hand we're going to flip out so that he can hold his cannon. This one's going to have the weapon. Then this part just folds in like that. Flip up the head. There, flip that back. Put out the wings. Attach the blaster. I'll just make sure that we flip this down. There we go. Didn't want to break. Brand new toy that literally just got dropped off at our house. So there we go. Put the hoses on his legs. And there we go. So you can see we added the cannon up here. We had the hose cannon on his arm. He's got the regular blaster. Folds down in the back. And I mean, you don't get any more G1 looking than these guys. And they work as what we call brothers. Now, what's improved on here is we know our friend DJ out there had some issues with Grapple here where the leg pins got stuck down here, or the arm pins, the head pins. And so we were very careful whenever we attached this one. Those pegs aren't as tight, so it might be just that one, or it could just be a problem that they fixed with this release. And I mean, you can tell just by me transforming how quickly I can get it done, how easy this is to set up. So he's almost done. Flip that. Flip this. Flip you. There we go. And now we've got Grapple. So two boys next to each other. Slight changes. Inferno's got the wings over here. Grapple does not. So yeah, like I couldn't ask for a better pair here that really celebrate the look and the feel of the 80s. Different faces too. Yeah, way different. So actually, Inferno has a better paint scheme with the yellow and the bright blue eyes, whereas Grapple here, not so much detail. I know it's hard for you to see with the lighting and stuff, but we'll be taking pictures shortly and we'll put them up on the website. But it's a nice, and this one's a little looser, I'll admit. He's been in vehicle mode since I bought him, pretty much. Haven't played with him too much just because I knew he was a little more brittle. And like the feel of him, of Inferno, is a lot sturdier than Grapple. So this is what a year between them looks like. But I forgot, with Grapple, you could also take off the big hook at the back and add that as his arm as well. So I like the, it was the 80s. Tonka trucks and construction vehicles, before action figures were a huge thing. That was what we played with. And so to turn these guys into those, really just sets them apart. So thank you again to our friend Junior. Junior, we could not have done this review without you. This is the freshest review. I don't have a gallery yet. There will be a gallery, castorscorner.com. There will be a gallery in about an hour for me to process the pictures and get everything up and running. But that'll be up there shortly. So you can go check that out. And while you're waiting, you can read and watch our old videos. We are on day 80. I lost track, 83. So there's 83 videos that you can watch while you're waiting. Remember to follow us. We're at Kastor's Corner. Remember to subscribe below. The more of you that subscribe, the more stuff we get to do. So we really appreciate you helping. So make sure you hit that subscribe button below. Like, comment, tell us what you found. These are literally case fresh. Oh, and by the way, these come in a case. 1 Inferno, 2 Dinobots. Dinobot will probably be tomorrow because I didn't have a chance to open him yet. But he is sitting in my other room as well. So lots of Transformers, thanks to Junior. So Junior, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. We love you. So yeah, there he is. Inferno, Grapple, the twin construction emergency vehicles from the Transformers line, Earthrise, and now Kingdom. Thanks, guys. Remember to follow, subscribe, like, share. Oh, and our podcast last Mondays was with our friends Jesse and DJ. This week, Nick Grayer joins us from Chicago and the Toy Reporters, and we recorded that this morning. So we're really happy to put that up on Monday night. So make sure you look out for that. Thanks for watching, guys. Cornercast.com or Cornercast Podcast on Apple Podcasts. Subscribe below, and thanks for watching. See you tomorrow with another review, probably Dinobot.